The UK area production, fight to be portion of the Europe Sputnik navigation framework, Galileo, has incurred else Brexit failure. Delegations to the Europe area agent include adopted the purchase of the following party of space vehicle, in spite UK telephone call to latency. The judgment tool UK companies will discover it difficult to win any contracts. As it stands, no transactions has been coordinated among London and the EU 27 to enable Britain extended involvement. Though if the is ultimately agreed, any judgment will perhaps go to deceased for UK firms to do the type of quotation for Sputnik job they include in the history. Scientific Secretary Sam Gyama told The Voice at an ESA Justice meet to begin in purchase put at hazard Britain's next safety relation in the EU. This easy reality is how out of complete, equitable and outdoor industry participation, Galileo doesn't propose the UK importance for cash or encounter our defence as necessary, so we would be required to go off, resultant in intermittent and further expenses to the programme how will run in the billions, he told. Down there is an stock option on the spreadsheet how would gain both of the UK and EU. If how is not recognised by the EU, we are a pride and sure nationality and will be looking at all alternatives. Ministers include previous talked on the UK how's its own Sat-nav framework, that could price £3.5 billion. The Europe Committee says Brexit tool the UK will include to be eliminated of a key item of Galileo following March following year. The is the Social Controlled Facility, or PRS, a navigate and synchronization alarm designed for use by the government agencies, gunman forces and disaster services. The PRS is intended to be accessible and strong though in times of meltdown. Brussels says London cannot once include accessing to it while the UK foliage the Europe bloc since it will be a overseas essence. PRS is for EU term state just. The UK believes to remain portion of Galileo, it must include complete accessing to PRS. Mr. Gyama wrote to the ex-commissar for area, Elżbieta Bieńkowska, requester ESA latency its debate to offer talks a opportunity to prosper. To click front in the party for voice now could predetermine the result of future talks that is thing I am certainly we wish to escape, he told in his email. The Europe Committee uses the Europe Area Agent as its engineering and style broker on Galileo. So distant, ESA has put 22 satellites in orbital for the web and has authorized other to get the full quantity over 24, deliberate a complete framework, advantage spare. Party 4, valuable at several euro 400 meter, would potential purchase 12 further satellites to act as the hilly replacements for overmodel in orbital how achieve the end of their operative lives. Today, UK engineering personnel include collected the payloads, the brains, of each solitary Galileo Sputnik.